Good evening. Today is still Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. Back with another episode, email topic. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it as always. This one here, I'm gonna have to use a little sign language because certain words I'm not gonna be able to say because YouTube will flag it. The censor police, and I told y'all about that. So I'm gonna get right to this one because we're moving pretty quick and I don't want to have to turn the truck back on. But the question is, why are black men black women? Why are black men black women? It's a big ward. I lost my childhood friend in a brutal from her man. Why is this happening, please? Well, it always happened throughout history, all the way back to the caveman days. So this is not nothing new. But it seems like it's happening more nowadays than it ever has been, especially in my community. That's something we didn't used to do in my community. We didn't do our women like that. We may cheat, go have a baby around the corner, a whole other family. I mean, we done done all that. But actually, our women, I hope y'all get what I'm saying. YouTube's so funny. I can't say the word, but you know, it's ridiculous. Grown folk can't talk, can't say, you know. So y'all bear with me with the sign language because I want this video to be able to be uploaded. So, what's been happening nowadays, especially in my community, men have gotten too emotional, too feminine, and then they got all that strength and rage and testosterone bottled up all in one with an emotional being now. Emotional and testosterone weren't supposed to be in the same body. Women were supposed to be emotional, not men. Men got testosterone, which makes us aggressive, rational, logical. Throughout time, especially in my country, America, the black man, I hope I can say black man, has become feminized. He's emotional. He don't know how to process his anger. He's angry and feminine and emotional. And he don't know how to process none of that. From being brought up by a single mom, not having a strong male figure there to keep him in check, keep him in order, teach him how to process his emotions. He don't have to fight and every time he get mad, he got to pull that thing out. He don't know how to talk, don't know how to communicate, don't know how to express his feelings. Because he coming up in an environment, in a community that tells him he's not supposed to express his feelings. He's not supposed to feel any pain. He's not supposed to be weak. He got to be strong, he got to be tough, he got to take no mess off nobody. And guess what? Including his woman. The same way they are off another man for disrespecting them, and they think that's okay, that's what they're supposed to do, they think the same way about the woman. Not all men, just the ones who doing this. They're cowardly, insecure, feminine, emotional. That's the only type of man that can do a woman like that. And we talking about my community because you asked about us, the black man. Why is he doing the black woman like that? But in all actuality, it ain't just black, it ain't just black. It's all communities doing the same thing nowadays. Men in general in our society are some of the weakest men to ever live in history. We are witnessing the weakest men to ever walk the face of the earth is on our watch, and it's in our day and time. And it's based on growing up in a single parent household raised by their mom. She's emotional, he's emotional. He didn't have, because we're supposed to be emotional too. It's supposed to be a balance though. He was supposed to have a father there to balance off the female emotion. Because men and women have men have testosterone and estrogen. But we're supposed to have more testosterone than we have estrogen, but it's gotten out of whack. Now the estrogen, the feminism, the feminizing of the black man has made him emotional. Always in his feelings. You got a bunch of men out here now, they talking about how they feel. I feel. That's a woman trait. So, these particular men, they feel weak. They feel feminine. They know something wrong. So, I got my neighbor out amongst the men, weak as hell. Go home to a girl, argue, fuss, and fight with her day and night, every day, all day. That's where he gets power from. His manhood done been taken in the street. Cause he's too emotional, too weak to buck against another man. So he come home and take that frustration out on his woman. He feels strong and powerful around her, controlling her with violence and anger. If she step out of line, his emotions gonna snap and he gonna lose control. That's how you coming up with the black man who grew up 9 times out of 10 is most likely a black man he grew up in a single parent home than it is other races of people. The chances are greater that a black man grew up without a father than it is for a white man, or a Chinese or Asian man. Growing up without that father causes a young man to not know who he really is, to hate himself. You can't love other people, especially your woman, if you don't love yourself. So therefore, he hates himself, he's gonna hate his woman. He may say he loves you, but the actions show otherwise. I'm sorry that happened to your friend and any other person out here that experienced anything like that. From a weak, spineless, emotional, feminine man. Love to argue. The type of man that's always arguing with a woman, always fussing. Ladies, if you got a man, husband or boyfriend, whatever, and he like to argue and fuss with you, you better get rid of him ASAP. He got too much estrogen in his body. He too feminine, and he's dangerous. He's a threat to your life. A strong, solid man, even if he get mad at you, he's not gonna be arguing with you, going back and forth with you. He's gonna tell you what it is, and he's gonna stand on that. And that's that. He's not gonna be arguing with you, getting all emotional and hollering and screaming, going back and forth with you. A man not gonna do that. A safe man ain't gonna do that. A dangerous man will. If you got a man, look, always arguing with you, don't mind arguing, he'll let you take him there. Even if he's chilling, you can come get your man riled up enough to argue with you. That's a dangerous man. You don't want no man that you can rile up like that. The way he back and forth with you, you don't want that. That's a dangerous man. If you're always questioning every move you make, where you going, who you going with, where you going, how long you gonna be at, when you coming home, y'all know y'all know the signs. Y'all see the warning sign, but y'all think it's cute. I think, oh, he just love me. No, he's feminine, emotional, insecure, and dangerous. When you notice those red flags, get up out of there. These men nowadays, especially these men, full of hate, full of anger, full of rage. From years of oppression, PTSD from growing up in the hood, we have PTSD. Our community is insane. We are mentally disturbed. We got issues. We got problems. They set the slave free physically, but they didn't set them free mentally. We still locked up in chains, most of us, mentally. Some of us broke free, but the majority of us didn't. 9 times out of 10, that man you dealing with, that black man, he got pent up rage and anger and hatred built up inside of him from years of dealing with the system out here, and he comes home and takes it out on his woman and family. Unless he done got some healing. Unless he done dealt with his issues. You got a man at home that's a ticking time bomb if you're a black man, and he ain't dealt with his issues. And you push the wrong button, he's gonna hurt you. So, any woman out here, especially a black woman, from day one, pay attention to the signs of a weak man, of a deadly man, of a man that'll hurt you if he can't have you. One of them, if I can't have you, nobody can have you type men. The signs are there. Y'all know them. I ain't got to even list them out. Y'all know something wrong, but you stay anyway because you're happy to just have somebody. Especially nowadays when men don't want to do relationships. You find a man that want to do a relationship, you think you just struck gold. So you overlook the warning sign that's clear day that this ain't no man. He just in a man's body. This is a shell of a man. And I need to go, but you ain't gonna go. Because you want to be able to say you got a man. A piece of man better than no man at all. No, it ain't. The first sign of trouble, ladies, go. The majority of men nowadays are weak, feminized, emotional, train wrecks waiting to happen. Y'all see all in the comments about if I defend a woman, how they come at me just for defending a woman. Hold on, y'all. If I say anything good about a woman, y'all see how them dudes come at me. Oh, big boy, you pandering to the women. It's some men out here hate women. They hate y'all. I understand the problem with the modern woman and, you know, the modern woman this, the modern woman that, they don't listen, they don't, blah, 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 blah. I understand all that. I still don't hate y'all. I just know how to deal with you, I know how to treat you, but I don't hate you. These dudes out here hate women because they blame women for the condition that their life are in. They blame their mama. They subconsciously hate their mama because they blame their mama for them being as soft and as weak as they are. So therefore, they hate women. It ain't got nothing to do with he had his heart broke. Who hurt you? It ain't got nothing to do with that. His mama hurt him. Not women he been dating. Every man that had a heart broke throughout history, throughout time, but men have never behaved and treated their women the way we treat women now. It ain't got nothing to do with some woman that hurt him. His mama hurt him because she raised him to be soft. And that bothers him. That he's weak and he's scared, that he's in fear. So he gotta hide his fear by being strong and brave with his woman. He'll smack his woman before he'll smack a man. That's why. YouTube might flag this video, I'm gonna upload it anyway because somebody need to hear it. Stop asking who hurt you. When a man acting all emotional and like he hates you, ain't got nothing to do with that. When you see that, when you see a man act like he hates you, I ain't talking about he's mad at you. We all get mad, but these dudes hate y'all. They hate women, despise you, because they hate himself, because they hate his mama. He ain't gonna tell you he hate him. I love my mama. No, you hate your mama. If you can, a woman, you don't love your mama, because your mama is a woman. Your mama's somebody's daughter, and you just took somebody's daughter out. So be careful, ladies. First sign of trouble, go. Get it, got it, good, bye.